When you are going to start your first main mission, I recommend you first going to your shrine and as always collecting your boons, because you get a decent armor set to get you started. Now you won't be able to equip the full armor set because of the weight, as I said before in the previous game. Just equip this, all you need, just that. Don't want to go over the weight limit, and you certainly don't want to die from being overweight. Once that's equipped, you can proceed to your very first mission. Now, your first Nioh 2 main mission is a lot like the Nioh 1 main mission, where you are in a village and you don't know your way really. You find a partner and all that type of stuff. So let's get into it. Remember, this is now Nioh 2, not Nioh 1, so Amrita isn't so important in this one as it was in Nioh 1. But I do recommend you have a decent skill level in Souls-like games, otherwise you're going to struggle. Everything is different in this one, from your leveling system to attacks, everything. Now I recommend you just running past this guy. Don't try to engage with him in any combat, because it's not gonna end very good for you. And he's all. So just run the way I'm running, and you simply bypass him and get to the Skotama on the ledge. To take out these little guys, I recommend you figuring out which weapons work on which enemy types and mastering each weapon, because you can use different weapons for different missions. Because there's a big variety of different types of weapons in this one, not just one or two. Like you had in Nioh 1, your 4 classes of weapons. The more you utilize a certain weapon, the more profound your attacks become and stronger you become. You don't need to worry about skill points, because each weapon has its own skill points. The more you play with each individual weapon, the more skill points you get for that weapon. For example, I really like to use the katana, so I will have a lot of katana skill points. And that is your new attack. That purple bar you want to look out for, because you can drain it and then you won't be able to use that attack. But this attack can help you out a lot. For example, when you're about to run out of ki, you can use that attack and it will be fine. And I recommend you master soul play techniques, because your guardian spirit is not much in this game. Yes, it still plays a fundamental role in the story and whatnot, but as a way to bypass your enemies, for example enemies, it's not really going to help you a lot. Instead, learn how to utilize yokai attacks. That's the heart I just collected. In this game you call it a core. And each core gives you a different yokai attack. For example, the core I just collected gives you that attack where the monkey went up his spear and throw the spear at you. If I attune the soul core, I'll be able to use that attack with the purple bar. So learn how to combo your normal attacks with those attacks and you'll do fine for the most part, hopefully. The lantern fruit you use to get back those the purple bar or the yokai attacks. You want to go through here. I'm just clearing out most of the yokais in the first mission so that I can level up. It's not that leveling is so important in this game as it was in the previous one, but there are still benefits to utilizing the leveling system. Remember to be sneaky about your attacks. It makes everything a lot easier for you. So you attune your soul cores at any shrine, if you have one. See, the soul core were purified at the shrine and can now be attuned. So then you just attune your soul and choose a slot and you put your attack in there. And it's as simple as that. As for offering systems, this time if you make an offering, you get divine rice. And with the divine rice, you can buy elixir or arrows or what have you in the store at that time. See, with certain amount of leveling up, you can get skill trees for that weapon or class, whatever you want to use. For example, this is the sword one I talked about, and so on and so forth. Okay, now that that's done, you can simply mess around for a while and get some skill trees going for your favorite weapons, and we will go further. I did die, so I cut the video. No more dying, rerunning. I'm actually going to try to make decent video content from now on. You can be fancy with your movesets. Switch around your weapons. See which type of trick shots you can do. Just mess around with it for a while. And you can also explore for a while if you want to. For example, this guy, you can throw into the water if you want. Just have fun. Not know why I literally just used 2 elixirs, but I just needed to use. Okay, here's another new feature of this game. You have revenants and you have these two blue graves. They are companion revenants called the benevolent graves. You summon them with cups and then they aid you in most of your battles. I recommend using them for boss battles, seeing as that would be the best place to use them, as to not waste any of those cups, because sometimes the cups can be hard to gather. I know if you take on revenants, you will get normally a lot of cups. As I said before, the demon armor is just to get you started. You will upgrade your gear as you move along. Open this gate to get to the shrine, make it a bit easier on you, and then we can proceed to the next area. I recommend you watch out for the next area. Okay. The next important thing to know is this fluff ball. It's not really that he benefits you a lot, it's just he's cute and you find him in every map or every mission. You can find at least one or two. Okay, this is the annoying part of Nioh 2. Is the yokai realm. Enemies are harder and your key takes longer to regenerate. Super. So if you get stunned and with all the other type of yokai that are around, it's gonna be hard. But your yokai attacks are also amplified at the same time. So it's a win-win sort of situation, but the combat overall is sometimes a bit more challenging. But to dispel or dispel, whatever you want to call the yokai realm, you have to find the main enemy of the realm and defeat it. These lanterns you use to restore your yokai energy, as we call it sometimes. And just like that, you can dispel the entire yokai realm. And you also get a new type of weapon. It is a yokai weapon. I don't have one in my possession right now, but it literally talks to you. In my opinion, it might be the best weapons to use in the game for the most part. But I'll show you that later. Okay, I did talk about the Kodama Bazaar and the elixir stuff. So before going into a battle, equip your base stuff and get enough divine rice. Okay, so we'll just for now sell off most of the armor that we don't need. As for your weapons, I recommend keeping one of the base weapon of every weapon class, just in case you're going to need it. So for example, one axe, one spear, one kuzakame, one odachi, one tonfo, and one hatchet. That will give you enough room to work around with most of the enemy types if you need a weapon in a rush. Okay, this is the horse enemy, and it's really not my favorite type of enemy to encounter in the normal missions, but he is a boss also. So I'll explain the entirety of our boss mission, boss battles, not boss missions, boss battles work in Nioh 2 by using this one as an example to explain the basics of every boss encounter of Nioh 2. First, it's the stun. You will need to know how to stun, because now you can stun the bosses. You saw that red go on him, that. If you time your small yokai attack perfectly against him, you will stun him. But that can be tricky sometimes. See? Just like that. Okay, next up is... well, I think I'll first have to do some damage. I'll use my Guardian Spirit form to show you how that works in this game. Go into a boot, barrel, or normal mode. Okay, and now we're going into the yokai round. Every boss can throw you into the yokai round, so just be aware of that. The only way to get out of the yokai round, as far as I know with bosses, is you need to stun them. Just like that, and you're finished.
危なかったな。もう少しであやかしになっちまうとこだ。おお、すっげえな。とほら、拾うもん拾ったらこっちに来てくれ。
If you really want to be fast with this one, I recommend using the hatchet. See, now we have another soul core.
いつまで拾ってんだ。早くこっちに来てくれよ。待ってたぞ。あの文読んでくれたんだ。俺は藤吉郎。お前の名？秀か。よし、じゃあ秀の字な。呼びやすいだろ。知恵を頼りに霊石を売り歩く俺にはいつしか猿が取り付いた。お前はあやかしを倒すあやかしだけど、宿っている魂は紛れもなく人だ。俺たちはきっといい相棒になれるはず。ゲーセンだとか汎用だとか、そんな世評は笑い飛ばせ。一緒になりやがってでっかい夢を見てやろう。さあ、どうする？よし、どうせ行くとこないんだろ。来いよ。しかしすっげえな、あんなごついので。喋れないのはなんか訳が。あ、すまん。ま、いろいろあるわな。
Nioh 2. Not bad for our first boss mission. Let's look at the... That's gonna be fun.
俺の集めてる霊石には 大きな力があってな。異国じゃアムリタとも呼ばれ、国の戦を決めちまうほどなんだとか。今や日の本は力がものを言う戦乱の世。戦のたびにこいつが飛ぶように売れるってわけよ。だがこのご時世、あやかしや野党がおって命がいくつあっても足らん。そこで腕っぷしの立つお前みたいなやつを探してたってわけだ。まずは俺が上得意にしてるお客に会いに行こう。付き合ってくれるだろ、秀の字。
The map looks at least much better than the first game. And just like that, your first mission is complete. I will do later on the side quest and then the next main mission. I won't be posting every sub mission this time around because they are a bit boring, so I'll do them, move on, only post most of the time the main missions. Until next time.